Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 23rd, 2022. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. See what I get for not looking at my notes carefully enough? Yesterday, I told you that we had a bonus podcast at noon yesterday, and, well, sorry, it's noon next Monday, the 29th. Sorry about that. All right, let's get into today's news, shall we? Unfortunately, the Anne Arundel County Police are investigating their 8th murder in the county this year. On Sunday at 8:40 p.m., the police responded to a shooting near the Pioneer Drive and Arwell Court in Severn. On arrival, they found Naeem Addison, 20, of Severn, suffering from a gunshot wounds while seated in the driver's seat of a car. They were unable to revive him at the scene, and he was pronounced deceased. Police do believe it was a targeted incident, however, but they do not have any suspects in custody just yet. Anybody with any information is asked to call 410-222-4731. Another sad tale. On Friday night, just before 6:30 p.m., a police officer was driving along Route 10 in Pasadena and came across a bicyclist laying in the roadway. He was being attended by some passersby until EMS arrived, and unfortunately, he also died at the scene. He was identified as Thomas Siebert, a 61-year-old man from Baltimore, and witnesses do say that he was riding south on Route 10, approaching Furnace Branch Road on the shoulder, and abruptly turned into the path of an oncoming car. The driver did stop and render aid. On a brighter note, at least one more sign that fall is near. Well, we do know that the Renn Fest opens up this weekend, but up in Gambrels, the folks are busy at the Maryland Sunrise Farm getting their annual corn maze ready. This year it is all about Jurassic Park. They've added a whole bunch of new cool stuff, a lot of tech stuff, and it will be opening on September 17th and run through the beginning of November. You can check it all out at mdcornmaze.com. Did you realize that the Classic Theater of Maryland offers classes? Well, they start the week of September 5th, and you can sign up now at classictheatermaryland.org, and that's the fancy way of spelling theater in there. It's Theatre. And this year they're going to be offering techniques of fencing, odd but very cool, intro into acting for the camera, intro to acting for the stage, and musical theater, owning your song. And they do have scholarships available as well. And speaking of the Classic Theater of Maryland, you want to put September 8th on your calendar to go check them out. They are hosting a free open house with catered appetizers, drinks, live entertainment, and tours of the facility. It really is a cool professional theater that we do have here in Annapolis. They do ask that you RSVP to that, and you can also find the link to do that at classictheatermaryland.org as well. I'm going to be there. I hope to see you there too. And as we start to wrap it up, a few events for this Thursday. First up, it's Maggiano's Little Italy over at the mall. They are hosting a murder mystery dinner. I did it last time. Well, at least I think it was the last time they did it. And it was a hoot. Great food, met some great new friends. Tickets are only $65 per person. They do include the show, a great meal, and a drink. Best way to get tickets is to head to eventbrite.com and search for it. You can buy them right there. And if reggae is a little bit more your speed, Mother's Peninsula Grill and Unity Bands are hosting the fundraising event to benefit local COVID-19 heroes. Tickets are only $50, $60 at the door if you're a last-minute type of a person. It goes from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It'll be a Caribbean-style dinner presented by Mothers, live music, silent auction, and more. You can get tickets at unitybands.org. See what they do. Kind of a neat organization, and we're working on setting up a local business spotlight with them. And as they say in Jamaica, soon come, Irie-mon. Podcast news. Up this Saturday on the local business spotlight, Scale Up Consulting Group, and next week, one of my favorite restaurants in the area, Evelyn's over in West Annapolis with Brandon Stalker. And please keep letting your friends, family, and colleagues all know about the Daily News Brief so we can continue to grow. It is so much appreciated. And finally, it is Ticket Tuesday from Ram's Head on Stage. I have tickets to see Jay and the Americans on Thursday. And how about this? If your name is Jay, I'll toss in a gift card to a local restaurant as well. And then another pair of tickets to see DC's Reflecting Fools, which is the reincarnation of Capitol Steps. That's on Saturday night. Not like there's anything funny to laugh about in DC or politics, for sure. It ought to be a great show, and I really do hope they still do Lurdy Dies. That was an hysterical bit. Just reach out to me somehow, Facebook, Twitter, email. Let me know which show you might want to go, and I might pick you. So good luck. All right, that is a wrap, but first a quick thank you to you for putting up with me every single day of the week, and to our sponsors, Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, and Alpha Engineering. So now I need you to hang tight. We have George Young from DC MDVA Weather standing by with your locally forecast weather report. All that coming up in just a bit.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, August 23rd. Not too much rain yesterday for the Annapolis region, and now skies will clear for a few days before rain chances return Friday through the weekend. Look for mostly sunny skies today with highs in the mid to upper 80s with a very small chance of a stray PM shower or storm to be followed by more sun Wednesday and Thursday, with more mid to upper 80s with maybe a few 90-plus degree readings in spots across the county, ahead of mixed skies Friday through Sunday with more 80s 4 p.m. highs along with a daily chance of a few PM showers or storms. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And definitely be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google app stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt.
One of the biggest questions I'm getting asked right now, what is going on with the housing market? Well, when the interest rates jumped up 2 percentage points, mortgage payments went up 20% for the same home. This is starting to have an effect on the number of buyers we are seeing, with 10% fewer home sales than last spring. However, our inventory is 25% lower than the same time last year. What does all this mean? There are more home buyers than homes on the market, so prices are still increasing. Now more than ever, it's time to work with someone who can guide you with solid, proven advice. Wisdom, proactiveness, and intense marketing make a huge difference. Please give us a call today and let us help you navigate these waters. We promise to educate and guide you with your best interest at heart.
That's another moving moment with Kristi Neidhardt of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better knowing Alpha is on guard, Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.